Hi, everyone. This is Tracy from the Social Media Ministry here at Calvary Lutheran Church in Oshkosh, and I have Pastor Jen with me again. Good morning, Pastor Jen.
Hi, everyone.
So, Pastor Jen, in our last question, we had kind of briefly talked about pastors and their training, and there were a couple things that kind of piqued my interest. You had mentioned assistant pastors. Now, is the training for assistant pastors a little different, or what exactly is their role in the church?
Okay, so an assistant pastor typically serves in a congregation, and usually they're called associate pastors, but they typically serve in a congregation that's larger and they need more than one pastor.
Okay.
Typically, they have exactly the same training as any other pastor,
Okay.
but they may choose to specialize in some way.
All right.
So, a very large congregation that has 3 or 4 pastors may have a senior pastor who kind of oversees everything, and a couple of associate pastors who possibly do, children's and youth ministry or elder care ministry or some sort of focus.
Okay.
Now, as a general rule, they're all going to preach. They're all going to be part of the big ministry decisions of the congregation, but they may have some specific focus areas. Now, in other larger congregations that they have more than one pastor, they set up a co-pastor situation where you would have multiple pastors, but it's not so much a senior with associates, it's everyone's kind of on the same level.
Okay.
But again, if you have a larger congregation, some of those assistants, associates, or co-pastors can kind of focus in on an area of ministry that they're more particularly interested in some way. So, a congregation our size, we have a pastor, and I kind of do everything that falls under that pastoral role,
Okay.
with lots of wonderful volunteers, lots of great people who help out. In a larger congregation, you might have 2 or 3 pastors serving.
Huh, interesting. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the answer, and make sure you stay tuned for our next question for Calvary. Thanks, Pastor Jen.
Thank you.